tired of laughing at the same old rom-coms? Then these will change your mind. Here are 10 underrated romance comedy anime you need to watch. Let's go. Number 10, Romantic Killer. These days, most anime try to insert comedy into their story, and thanks to this, a majority of jokes have become too cliche and annoying. The romance genre especially suffers from this issue. Then along comes Romantic Killer. Just like Bocce the Rock, this was another sleeper hit of last season. I mean, I'm not surprised. It aired on Netflix, and Netflix is having a hit-and-miss reputation when it comes to anime.
司もぼーっとしてないで手貸してやれよ。いや、平気なんで。あいつの思い通りになってたまるか。
The main story is about a girl called Anzu who gets to interact with 3 stereotypical male love interests thanks to a weird flying wizard called Riri. Anzu is a gamer who loves to stay at home, play games, and eat chocolates. But Riri comes out of the game and says, nope, we're turning your life into a dating sim. The romance and comedy here feels refreshing to watch compared to a lot of rom-coms these days, so make sure to give this one a go. Number 9, Summer Storm.
誰かが私のイチゴショートを食べてしまったのですが、楽しみにしていたのだけれど仕方ありません。
Did you watch anime in 2009? If you were one of those old anime fans, then Summer Storm might be a familiar title for you, or it might have gone under your radar, but that's pretty bad because this anime is pretty good. Here we meet Yasaka Hajime, a guy staying at his grandfather's house during summer vacation. When he enters a local store, he sees this beautiful girl called Arashi who's working there. He befriends her and soon realizes this girl isn't an ordinary girl.
まさかあなたですの？私に何の恨みがあって？私はじゃなくて、俺はずっと奥で学校の宿題を。となると残るは一人。
Why is this girl special? Well, turns out she has superpowers that normal people don't possess. And things get even weirder when Hajime finds out a 60-year-old picture of Arashi. This can mean 2 things. Either Arashi is a granny in disguise, or she's a time traveler. Watch the anime and find out who she is. Number 8, Jigoku Sensei Nube. Okay, let's turn back the clock and travel back in time to 1996. During the spring of 1996, Toei Animation released a show called Hell Teacher Noob, which went under everyone's radar, mainly because they didn't have a way to download anime back in the day. Sadly, the folks of 1996 missed a lot because this was a damn good show about a clumsy teacher and his crazy students.
ヒロシに取り付いているのはキモリという悪霊だろう。
キモリって？
心臓に取り付く先導霊だ。ヒロシは自分を苦しめていた悪霊に。
The twist in this show is giving the teacher supernatural powers. He has the hand of a monster, and he can also sense ghosts and evil spirits. What's his job? He has to protect the innocent students in his class from these evil spirits. I know there isn't romance in the premise, but there are 49 episodes, and romance plays a major part in the later episodes. Number 7, Nodame Cantabile.
本当にその時の気分で弾いてるんだな。でも面白い。カンタービレ。 歌うように弾いている。
Normally, every music romance anime ends with a sad note, but here we have a show that actually is funny, and the person who plays the violin surprisingly doesn't have a terminal illness. How cool is that? This time we have our guy playing the violin and the girl playing the piano, and as soon as they hear each other's music, it becomes one of those love at first sight scenarios.
でもなんとか覚えますから、あと1週間くらい。
そんなに待ってられるか。俺が弾いてみせるから。 自慢の耳で覚えきれ。
This also happens in Europe, so if you're tired of seeing Japan in every anime you watch, then this will be very refreshing. Apart from the musical dynamic between the two, there's also a lot of quirks that make these characters enjoyable. The guy here is a perfectionist, and the girl here doesn't have any ambition in life, just like you who's watching these videos. If you need a musical romance comedy anime with fleshed out characters, then this is the show for you. Number 6, Welcome to the Ballroom.
付き合ってあげる。今のスイングだと ロアで急に膝を落とすから頭がピョコピョコなっちゃってるのだから
We spoke about musicians, so why not speak about dancers? Here, we have a guy who's shy and has social anxiety. He doesn't like to be in the crowds very much and prefers to be in the background character during class. But then a man named Kaname invites the guy to join a dance studio. Here, he meets his fellow classmate Shizuku Hanoka, who always practices in the studio. The guy sees her, falls in love with her, and thinks, screw social anxiety, I'll dance anywhere to get this girl.
腕のホールド崩さないでくださいね
そんなことを言われましても
ねえ
はい
You might hate dancing, but don't skip this anime because of it. Apart from dancing, this anime knows how to inject you with proper doses of comedy and romance just at the right moment. There's also a lot of drama going on in the background, which sometimes gets even more interesting than the dancing. And who knows, perhaps you'll like to start dancing after watching this anime. Number 5, there she is. Sometimes when the human world is boring, you might want to take a look at the world of animals. Calm down, I was speaking about the show like Beastars, stories that speak about human emotions inside the bodies of animals. There She is very similar to Beastars, but it speaks about the love story between a female rabbit and a male cat. Now, I know what you're thinking. How am I supposed to watch the romance between a cat and a rabbit? What is this, a fairy tale? Am I supposed to watch kids' cartoons? No, you genius. You should watch this because of the themes it discusses and the issues the story revolves around. Despite the two main characters being animals, this happens in a world where love between two species is socially unacceptable. This is a show that tells a symbolic story rather than a straightforward one. It has only 4 short episodes, so just go watch this right now. Number 4, Achikochi.
よっと取るぞ
Time for a love story between the oblivious boy and the girl who has a crush on him. This might be the love story of every shonen protagonist in existence, but this is still pretty fun to watch because of the character interactions. All this girl wants to do is to confess to the guy she likes, and every time she wants to, there seems to be some obstacle preventing it.
見てたなら声かけてくれよ
だってラブラブでしたからにゃ
あちちちちちちあちちちちち
It might feel like a formula you're going to get pretty tired of soon, but surprisingly, the anime knows how to make fun of it. Part of the fun comes from the characters. The girl is desperate for attention and the boy keeps unknowingly friend-zoning her every time. The side characters also have their own interesting quirks. Put these all together and you get a nice, well-balanced comedy with a cute romance. Number 3, Tatami Galaxy.
私も食してみたいです
Tatami Galaxy is a very different kind of show. It starts off in a very bizarre way and continues to be bizarre until the last episode. This follows a guy who spent the first 2 years of college trying to break up couples in his university. He gets a nice treat from karma when 2 years later, he still lives without a girlfriend. But all of this ends when he meets a man whose head is in the shape of an eggplant. After his incident, he goes back in time to his very first campus year.
先輩こんばんは
あ
昨日は無事逃げられましたか
おかげさまで
五山ですか
Now he is given a second chance in life to live his campus life without regret. And along the way, can our young man find love? Surely, if he stops breaking up other couples and instead focuses on his own love life, he surely can. The anime has a very unique narrative style and teaches us a lesson about the importance of choices. This is also the only anime I've seen so far where the main character is not given a name. I'm fine with that, as long as the story's good. Number 2, Saikano.
でも邪魔されたのだけは尺だからこれだけは回収しとくね
I've spoken about this a lot. It's even in my intro, and I absolutely love this show. What starts off as a half harem, half love triangle soon turns into a movie that showcases one of the best love stories of all time. Surely it won't blow off your mind with some crazy plot twist, but the interactions between the two characters and their chemistry is what will keep you hooked to this show.
いよいよだね。2度目の冬コミ。
ああ、今度こそ本当の勝負だ。
たくさんの人来てくれるといいね。
Even if you think the first 2 seasons don't have anything special, just watch it till the movie. And even if you don't go for the romance, you can still enjoy this anime if you love visual novels. The whole anime is about the team trying to make a visual novel from start to finish. Just don't forget Megumi Kato is the best girl. Number 1, A Whisker Away.
日の出今度スマホで声録音させて。寝る前に再生すんの。絶対いい夢見ちゃうよ。
This girl has a crush on a guy, and the guy doesn't acknowledge him, so she decides to turn to his pet cat. Does this mean the next time a cat walks into your house, you have to assume that's a girl who has a crush on you? Nope, this happens only in anime.
お前足怪我してる？ああ、やっぱり。大丈夫か？
Despite the main character being a cat most of the time, the movie talks about some serious issues that are related to teenagers. There's a concept of family and various other issues faced by teenagers living in the modern world. And don't worry, our main girl somehow finds a way to get the guy's attention without turning into a cat. That's the whole point of the movie. If you want to see a romance with a cat, why don't you go watch number 5 on this list?